So we are in the thick of it at Paloma Wash today, and we've got some really ugly artwork behind us that we need to fix. I mean, Manny, you're doing a great job, but is it okay if I get in on some of this fun?
Yeah, no worries for you.
All right, here we go.
This is an A+ job right here.
All right, Menifee In The Works is really paying off. Welcome back to another episode of Menifee In The Works. Today I am standing in the middle of the Paloma Wash, and we are going to meet with the Public Works team to see how they get rid of graffiti and keep the nature of our city beautiful. Remember, it's a dirty job, but Menifee's gotta do it. Hey Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. So we are in the thick of it at Paloma Wash today, and we've got some really ugly artwork behind us that we need to fix.
Absolutely.
So what are we doing here today?
So today our staff is going to come out here and they're going to use our graffiti trailer, which has a paint match technology in it. Then they can go over and it'll match pretty close to where we get rid of, as you see, like kind of yellows and blues and different colors that don't match, and also get rid of that unsightly graffiti.
Right, that's awesome. So everything's just kept in the trailer. You just pull the trailer where we're at or wherever the location is, and you guys can just take it from there.
Yep. So here's our graffiti trailer. It houses everything we need for doing color match out in the field. So here's the scan tool. So they'll take the reading and it plugs into a computer. And then we have the color wheel, shaker, and then the airless sprayer.
I walk the Paloma Wash all the time with my dog. What happens if somebody like me, a resident, sees something like this?
So they can go on the city website, or they can download the city app, which then they go onto the Public Works tab, and then there's a graffiti tab there as well. So from there, they submit it, they can use that, and it has a waypoint. It'll drop where the location is, and then they can add some photos to it, which will help better serve us to get out here quicker to remedy the graffiti.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm very intrigued with the trailer, so I say we go take a peek at what's inside, what it all entails, and then I think I'm gonna take a crack at this.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Let's do it. What would be the first step in color matching?
So the first part, Manny here is going to take the reader, and he's going to put it against the wall, obviously a spot where it's the existing color, and then it'll give him a reading, a color code that he's now going to take back into the graffiti trailer, where he'll plug it into a laptop, and then from there he'll use the color designer program, and it'll give him all the different pigments that need to be added to that base coat. And then so the next step is we're going to step into the graffiti trailer here.
Wow, this is really nice. We've got air conditioning.
Yep.
And what's all this?
This is the color wheel. This is all the different pigments that will be added to the base paint. So Manny here he's getting the base paint ready to go to be added to the color wheel here. They usually write it down on this whiteboard, and it gives them all the different pigments. So there's a B, a C, F, K, X, and it's all labeled on these little containers. And this one's asking for the B to be 1 ounce and 32 shots. So he'll go on here and has little numbers and little areas, and then what he'll do is then he pushes that down in.
Wow, so this is basically like going to Lowe's. I can just come here now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty much the exact same thing. So now that he's got all the pigment put into the paint, the base paint, now he's gonna put the lid back on it, and we have a shaker on board so that it shakes all the pigment in and it creates the color. So now that the paint has been shaken, Manny's gonna pull it out, gonna take the lid off, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna take a little bit of the paint that he's created, see it's closer to a gray to the concrete, and he'll come over here and he'll dab it on just to kind of test it. And it starts off obviously looking like it doesn't match. So what we have a heat gun on board too to help dry it out quicker. After doing the test, you can see that it's color matched pretty well. So from there, now he'll take it over to the airless sprayer and get it ready to be painted onto the wall. When he's painting this, he's going to feather out the edges so that it kind of blends into the existing wall, so that it isn't like that squared off. Sure. You kind of want to make it float out, transition out, so that it makes it disappear.
I mean, Manny, you're doing a great job, but is it okay if I get in on some of this fun?
Yeah, no worries for you.
All right. Is it as easy as it looks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a try. Here we go.
Doing great.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Just cover the whole surface. Yeah, just like that. Doing great.
All right, so last time I had a tool like this in my hand, you gave me a B+. How am I doing today?
You're doing much better, much better.
Awesome.
This is an A+ job right here.
All right, Menifee In The Works is really paying off.
Yep, all that training's paying off.
I guess so. Graffiti doesn't always get taken away by just paint.
Correct.
There's other systems and methods, so explain that.
So if it's a natural surface or an unpainted surface, we like to use what we have here is our hot seat trailer.
Okay.
So it's got about a 200-gallon tank of water on it with a heater. So it's a pressure washer, and staff will come out. They will put some graffiti remover on the graffiti to break down the paints.
Okay.
And then they'll take the hot seat, which is heated steamed water, and it'll help remove it from the stone surface.
All right, Tyler, we covered a lot today. We saw graffiti sprayed away, painted away. Did we miss anything?
So we do have an issue at times with our street signs, like our stop signs, sometimes warning signs. They'll get graffiti on them. So staff will go out when they notice it. They'll use a solvent similar to what they used on the wall. It's not as aggressive, and they'll spray it on and wipe it off. One thing we've also done with our signs is we're installing new signs. We're ordering them with what they call 1160 sheeting, which not only protects it from UV rays, which gives the sign more longevity, but also with that film on there, it makes the graffiti come off a lot easier, and it adds stickers as well.
Wow, well, I am so impressed. I mean, as a resident, and then even just getting the opportunity to talk with you and just seeing you guys in motion, it's awesome just how quick you guys can put it all together and how clean it looks, and it's just making Menifee a better place, more beautiful.
That's our ultimate goal. We're new, better, best, right?
That's right, I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.